Alright guys, so today marks day 1 of our Unsolved Mystery Project completion. We are going to be focusing today on constructing a hook, bridge, and thesis statement for our final project presentation. Before I begin, I do just want to share that you will be writing and completing this project on a sample that has already been constructed. The slides that you see throughout this PowerPoint are the same slides that you'll be working with on the sample. So, of course, you want your first slide to be a title. You want to pull in your audience here. So, for example, let's say that my topic, again, is, did William Shakespeare really write his own plays? I could say something like, to be or not to be, the mystery of William Shakespeare. Something like that. Give it a little bit of pizzazz. And then, of course, guys, please put your first and last name. That way we can attribute the project to you. Moving on to slide 2. On slide 2, you are going to construct a hook. When you write a hook, you want to pull in your reader and use exciting, vivid language to draw their attention. Explain to your reader and to your audience the mystery. That was a very strange thing my voice just did, but the mystery that surrounds your topic. Why is it something that they should be interested in? Your hook should be a generally broad statement, something to pull your reader in, but without revealing the juicy details. So taking a look at this sample, again, let's say the topic is, did William Shakespeare write his own plays? On this slide, you are going to paint a picture of the unsolved mystery and the theories surrounding it. Keep in mind that your reader and your audience may not know much about the topic that you are presenting on. So you could begin with the word even imagine, something to pull them in. So looking at this model, growing up, you become familiar with the heroes of classic literature. You hear the names of Charles Dickens, Mark Twain, Jane Austen, and William Shakespeare in the conversations with teachers, your parents, and even those among your favorite TV characters. These authors and playwrights are legends, endowed with unmatched talents and linguistic ability. You'll notice that in this hook, I do use first person. This is the only part of the project where you will be allowed to use first person. The reasoning for that is that the hook gives us a great opportunity to connect with our audience. So really think about making your hook personal, right? Connecting your audience together. When you're finished with the slide, make sure to delete all directions and models, as well as format your slide in a professional way. So adding pictures, color, all of that. If you would prefer to write out everything in the project and then do the pictures and the formatting, that's fine as well. But make this your own, guys. Put your own personal twist on it. The next slide is going to contain your bridge. In your bridge, you provide background information about your topic. Here is where you do want to be a little bit more specific. What do you think your audience may already know about the topic? What are some common misconceptions that you found out when researching your topic? So looking at the sample, I wrote, the question about true authorship has been one that has harmed the image and renown of William Shakespeare since the middle of the 19th century. A playwright known for 39 plays and countless sonnets and poems, the bard has been known for inventing much of the English language. However, his identity has sparked debate, and controversy has developed around whether or not William Shakespeare ever really existed. See, so we're building up the mystery a little bit here. The bridge is almost a continuation of your hook before you get into your thesis statement. Moving on to the thesis statement. So this project is a blend of research and argumentative. Part of your project includes constructing an argument in response to the prompt. Which of the theories you researched do you think is the most probable and why? So here you're going to construct a thesis statement. Keep in mind all the rules that we have discussed this year in writing an effective thesis statement. Keep it concise, use clear language, avoid first person, and now that we're in your thesis and not in, your hook, do not use generalizations. Words like all, everyone, those are words to avoid. So the thesis statement for this sample: theories have evolved over time regarding the authorship of Shakespeare's works, with some arguing the playwright's name is an alias to other authors like Sir Francis Bacon, and some asserting that Shakespeare's works were produced by a collective of playwrights and authors. Though these theories have divided all audiences of the renowned works, the similarities between each play and the fame attributed to the man at the time his plays were released prove that William Shakespeare was a talented playwright and the true author of each of his plays. Okay, so you explain which one is the most probable, and then you explain why. So now it's your turn. Using the time remaining in class, you're going to all go ahead and work on constructing your hook, bridge, and thesis statement. You will be completing your project on the sample Google Slides presentation. You'll find this in Schoology, Unsolved Mystery Project, Project Presentation. Schoology will generate its own copy of the assignment for you. For each part of the sample, delete what is on the slide and input your own information. Your objective today is to complete slides 1 through 4. So this is the title slide, the hook, bridge, and thesis statement. This will be due by the beginning of next class. Since I am conferencing during the class period, I'm going to ask that if you have a question, to please send it to me through email. I will get to it as soon as I am able to.